Welcome everyone. So today's Vinyasa practice is going to build towards Eka Pada Koundinyasana II, which is a really fun arm balance, also known as flying splits. So we'll prepare the body for the pose, and then we'll take a couple of different approaches to the pose once we get there. So we're going to begin in Sukhasana, simple seated pose. Sitting up nice and tall and closing the eyes, resting the hands on your lap. Start to feel the fullness of your breath in and out through the nose. One of my favorite things about the yoga practice is that we get to explore and play with our physical boundaries here on the mat. Often even going past our comfort zone and exploring that edge where we don't really know what's going to happen. And when we choose to linger in that space of uncertainty, of that edge, when we breathe into it, that's when the magic starts to happen. That's when we get to start using our practice here on our mat to cultivate courage, fortitude, discipline. Because the more proficient we get at navigating that uncertainty, that maybe fear or that edge here on the mat, the more proficient we get at navigating those things off of the mat. So let's go for it today. Let's explore that edge through movement and breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Sit taller as you exhale out the mouth. Do that again, inhale. Flutter your eyes open as you exhale out the mouth. Seal your lips, take a deep inhale through the nose. And out the nose. Inhale, reach your hands up towards the sky. As you exhale, interlace your fingers and press your palms up towards the ceiling. Grow taller here, feel your shoulders lift up towards the ears. Take an inhale again. Exhale, twist slightly to the right. So turn your chest and your shoulders to the right. Inhale back to center, press the palms up. Exhale, twist to the left. So waking up the core muscles through rotation. Again, inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Last time, inhale, center, reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Come back to center and release the arms by your side. Let's transition to all fours, so hands and knees, tabletop. Spread your fingers out nice and wide here. Shift your weight to the left and then lift your right knee out to the right. So think chicken wing here on the side or a dog on a fire hydrant. And start to make big circles with that knee. Getting into the hip, waking up the muscles of the legs, the muscles of the hips. And then let's come back to center and find the same thing on the other side. So shift your weight slightly to the right and bring the left knee out to the left like a chicken wing. And then draw big circles with that knee. Stay connected to the breath. Keep squeezing the mat with your fingertips. Come back, bringing the left knee down to the mat. As you inhale, pull the chest forward, drop the belly, lift your tail and look up. And exhale, round your spine, coming into cat pose, pulling the belly up. Inhale forward and through, chest reaches forward, shoulders pull back, relax the belly muscles. And then exhale, pull the belly muscles up as you tuck your chin and tuck your tail. Come back to neutral tabletop here. Grip the mat more with your fingertips. Create a corkscrew action with your hands away from each other. So twist them down and away from each other to bring the elbows in. Shift your weight forward towards your shoulders and fingertips, and then bend your elbows straight back. Lower your belly and chest to a hover. Keep the knees down. Lift the chest forward and through. Inhale, cobra pose. And exhale, tabletop. We're going to find that same Chaturanga investment in full Chaturanga. So step your feet back to plank pose. Grip the mat with your fingertips. Twist the hands away from each other to pull the elbows in. Shift your shoulders forward. Take an inhale. Bend your elbows straight back, lower to a hover. Exhale. From there, flip the feet, press into the hands. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. One breath in. One breath out. Look forward, lift your heels, inhale. Bend your knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to your hands. Lengthen your chest forward, drop your heels, inhale. And bow over your legs as you exhale. Stand up, reach up, inhale, look up. Bow forward as you exhale, riding the wave of the breath. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands down, step to plank pose and lower with the same exhale to low plank, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. One breath here. Look forward, lift your heels, inhale, prepare, grip the fingers on the mat. Bend your knees, exhale, walk, step, or hop your feet forward. Lengthen the spine, inhale, pull the chest forward, bow over your legs, exhale. Inhale, stand up, reach up, keep the hands lifted, bend your knees, exhale, Utkatasana. So palms facing each other, feel the fronts of your ribs pull down into the belly, reintegrating it into the core, and then pull your thumbs back in space, getting a nice stretch through the shoulders and chest. Take an inhale here. Bow forward as you exhale. Lengthen your spine forward, inhale. Hands down, step or walk to low plank, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg to the sky, inhale. Exhale, pull the right knee towards the chest and then step the right foot forward between your hands. High lunge, inhale. Stay here, exhale. Bring your hands behind your head and interlace your fingers, thumbs pointing down. From there, use the grip of your hands to pull the base of your skull up slightly, stretching through the back of the neck. Take an inhale here. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, back bend, let the chest reach forward, press the back of the head into the hands. Exhale, side bend to the left. Now inhale, round forward with the spine and pull your elbows in, tuck your chin. Exhale, back to center. Take an inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands down to frame your front foot. Now heel toe your front foot to the outside of the right hand. So hands are in line with your front foot, coming into lizard lunge. Shift your weight to the left. Hug your inner right knee into your upper right arm. And then find that chicken wing here in plank pose with the right leg out to the side. Flex the foot, bring it out to the side. One more breath. Plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Upward facing, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Left knee to chest, exhale, and step the left foot forward. Inhale, high lunge. Stay, exhale. Bring your hands behind your head, please interlace your fingers and pull the base of the skull up. So you might even feel that up into the traps there too. Take an inhale here with that space. Exhale, side bend to the left. Go slow. Inhale, back bend, let the chest lift, lean the head back. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, bow the head, pull the elbows in, round the spine. Exhale, back to center. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, fingers come forward and down to the mat. Now, heel toe your left foot out to the left so that both hands come to the inside of that foot. Shift your weight to the right, bring your inner left knee into your upper left arm, and then wing that foot out to the side. So lift your left foot, lift it off to the side. One more breath. Step that foot back, plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. One breath in. One breath out. Look forward, inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward to your hands. Lengthen your spine forward, breathe in. Bow as you exhale. Bend your knees, reach your sitting bones back, Utkatasana, inhale. Tadasana, exhale, arms by your side. Take a breath in and a breath out. Moving into a bit of a balancing flow here, shift your weight to the left foot, please, and bring your right knee forward and through. Interlace your fingers on the front of your right knee and stand up nice and tall. Gaze to the horizon in front of you. Pull the heads of your arm bones back in space. Let there be a little lift in the chest. Go slow. What we're going to do here is pull the knee in closer, round your spine, and bring your nose towards your knee and your knee towards your nose. Come back up, nice and slow. Keep the right knee in the right hand and pull it out to the right as the left hand comes to the outer left hip. Now from here, think about sticking your bum back and then tilt forward from the hip. So lean your chest and your torso forward for this funky little balance. Feel the thigh bones widen behind you. One more breath. Come back up through center. Bring the knee in. Cross the right thigh over the left as you bend the left knee. Eagle legs. And then bring the right arm under the left. Either hold opposite shoulders with your hands or twist tie at the elbows and bring your forearms and your hands together in front of your face. One more breath. Keep the arms as they are. Stand up and lift your right knee forward. As you exhale, reach your right foot all the way back. Bend your front knee, landing in a lunge. Now pivot the back heel down like warrior two, and then bow forward to the inside of your front leg, keeping these eagle arms. Send some breath to that space between the shoulder blades. Let the head be heavy for the last 2 breaths. Stand up, lift the torso. Unravel the arms, square the chest and the belly to the front of the mat and lift your back heel, high lunge. Bow forward with the hands to the ground. Heel toe the left foot out nice and wide again to that lizard lunge. Bring your hands in line with the left foot. Lean to the right. Hug your inner left knee into your upper left arm and then float that foot to the side, chicken wing again. Now from here, try shifting forward and bending your elbows like Chaturanga. Straighten your arms. Step back, downward facing dog. One breath in. One breath out. Look forward, inhale, lift your heels, prepare. Bend your knees, walk, step, or hop your feet forward. Lengthen your spine forward, breathe in. Bow forward, exhale. Stand up, reach up, stretch your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Relax your arms by your side. Shift your weight to the right foot, hands to hips, Lift your left knee forward, find your balance, and then bring your hands onto the front of your left knee. Heads of the arm bones move back in space so the chest has a bit of room to reach forward. Stand up taller by pressing down more with the right foot, reaching the crown of the head higher. Super slow, start to pull the knee in as you round the spine and pull your nose towards the knee towards your nose. Come back up. Keep the left knee in the left hand and pull the left knee out to the left. Right hand to right hip. Now from here, start by sticking your bum back, so let the pelvis tilt forward. Then from that space, let the torso tip forward as you keep widening the left knee out to the left. One more breath. Stand up, slow. Bring the left knee back to center. Cross the left thigh over the right thigh as you bend your standing knee, the right knee. Left arm comes under the right, this time either holding opposite shoulders or twist tying at the elbows, palms together. Feel your shoulders over your pelvis. One more breath. Keep the arms as they are. Stand up and lift your left knee forward. Left foot shoots back, tip forward with the torso, bend your right knee and land in a lunge. Pivot the back heel down like warrior two, and then bow to the inside of your front leg, keeping the arms in eagle. Two more breaths. Letting the pinky fingers be heavy, letting the head be heavy. Lift the torso up, unravel the arms, lift the back heel and square your chest to the front. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Heel toe your right foot out to the right so that it's in line with your hands. Lean to the left, hug your right leg into the upper right arm and chicken wing the right leg. From there, shift forward towards your fingertips. Chaturanga, your arms. Let the shoulders come down. Straighten the arms. Step back, downward facing dog. One breath in. One breath out. Left leg to the sky, inhale. Step the left foot forward between your hands, exhale. Inhale, high lunge. Open up to warrior two as you exhale. Now from here, lean over the front foot, or front leg, I should say, and reach your left hand for the top of that foot. Reach your right hand up. If the hand doesn't reach the foot, you can hold the ankle or the shin. Look up towards your right fingers. Take an inhale. As you exhale, straighten your left leg. Again, bend the left knee, inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Stay here in Trikonasana. We're going to go a little bit deeper here, increasing the load on our obliques, the side core muscles on the right here. So with the left arm, reach it across the front of your body and reach the palm of the left hand to the inner back thigh. With this top arm, sweep it across the right ear towards the front of your mat. So grow nice and long through the arms and through the torso to really make these obliques here work, while creating space through the back of the left leg. One more breath. Look down to the front of your mat. Bend your front knee, reach your hands down. Step back to plank pose. Inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Right leg to the sky, breathe in. Right foot steps forward, exhale. High lunge, inhale. Open it up to warrior two, exhale. Pause, take a breath. I'm just going to turn to face you. Lean over the right leg, your front leg, and bring your right hand down to the right foot, left hand up to the sky. Take an inhale, look up to the left hand. As you exhale, keep it all the same, just straighten your right knee. Inhale, bend your right knee. Exhale, straighten. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Pause here. With the right arm, bring it across the front of your body. Bring the palm of the right hand to the inner left thigh and sweep the left arm across the left ear. Make those stabilizing muscles within the core work hard. Last breath. Look towards your right foot, bend your right knee, bring the hands down to frame your right foot, step back, plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. One breath in. One breath out. Bend your knees, please, and lower them down to the mat. Walk your hands back towards your knees and sit on your heels for a moment. All right, so we're going to come into Eka Pada Koundinyasana II now, also known as flying splits. And I think that this is one of the hardest arm balances because we're in such a long position with the body. We lack that containment, that strength that we get in like crow pose, right? Where we're kind of all in this tight little ball. Easier to balance that way. So this one's a little bit harder, but I want you to think of it as triangle pose, Trikonasana, on Chaturanga. So we've already prepared all of those things for an exploration of this pose, yeah? So we're gonna set up in a wide lizard lunge on the right. So bring your hands down, step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Tuck your back toes and lift the back knee. So right away, create those hand engagements that we need for Chaturanga. So grip the mat with your fingers and create that twisting action of the hands away from each other. Lean to the left slightly and squeeze your inner right thigh into your upper right arm. Keep that and then wing the foot out to the right. Now, Chaturanga your elbows, bend your elbows straight back and bring your shoulders forward. So we have to bring our focus forward, our weight forward, so that we can get lighter in the back foot to lift it off of the ground. Maybe extending the front leg long. So come back down. If that seemed kind of impossible, what you can do is just practice taking little hops with the back foot. The most important part is that the shoulders come forward. So when I'm coming forward, I've got about maybe 2 or 3 inches just off of the ground with the shoulders. Let's try the other side. I'm going to turn this way. Step the left foot out to the outside of the left hand. Have your hands in line with the left foot. Tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. Grip the mat with your fingertips. Lean over to the right and squeeze your left leg into the upper left arm and chicken wing the leg. Now keep that, create a shelf with your arms by bending the elbows straight back, pull the shoulders forward in space. Forward, 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 forward and down, and then take little hops with the back foot, maybe extend the front leg. And then rest. Sit back on your heels, roll out your wrists. I'm going to show you one other way to practice coming into this, where we get to use a little bit of momentum. So you might find this a little bit more helpful in terms of an entry point. From downward dog, we take 3-legged dog. So let's lift the right leg And then we're going to swing the right leg all the way forward as we shift forward to plank. Connect the leg with the upper arm, bend the elbows, shift the shoulders forward, float the back foot. Come low. And then rest. Roll out the wrists. I'll show you a nice wrist stretch after this. Let's try the other side, yeah? So come to downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky, three-legged. Swing that leg forward, connect the inner thigh with the upper left arm, and then reach your shoulders forward and down, and spring forward on that Chaturanga shelf. And then rest. Sit back down. So wrist stretch after that exploration. If you want to keep exploring and playing, just press pause. Make fists with your hands and bring your knuckles into your armpits. Then from there, as best you can, work to bring your elbows in towards the ribs. Get a nice stretch through the front of the wrists. I like to think of this stretch as chicken wing. Somehow lots of chicken wings today in practice. One more breath. Slow down your exhale here. We're going to stretch the fronts of the shoulders. So release the hands down, maybe give them a little shake. Come to Prasrita Padottanasana. So wide stance with the feet, facing the long edge of your mat. Slightly pigeon-toed, so outer heels move out slightly, toes in slightly. Reach your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Reach your knuckles down, pull the shoulders back, look up, lift the chest up. Bend your knees if you need and hinge forward from the hips, lifting the hands above the head. Bow the crown of the head down towards the earth. Stretch out through the backs of the legs. Stretch out through the fronts of the shoulders. Notice what you feel, the kind of aftermath of engaging with that edge, that place of balance and uncertainty. Release the fingers to the earth. Heel toe your feet in towards each other. And then bend your knees and come back down onto your knees. Turn to face the front of your mat. Bring your inner knees to touch. Sit back on your heels, stretching out across the front of the shoulders and the chest here. Bring your fingertips just behind you and turn your fingers so they're facing away from your knees. Again, pull the heads of the arm bones back, flare out your ribs, lift your chest forward, lean your head back. Look forward, keep your hands basically where they are, round yourself forward, tuck your chin, pull the fronts of the shoulders forward and down, and coming into child's pose. We're going to flow between those two, so lift yourself back up, inhale, let the head fall back, stick your chest out, stick your ribs out, arch your back. Exhale, round forward, tuck the chin, flex the spine, shoulders towards the earth. Again, inhale, pull the heart forward, lift the belly forward. Exhale, round into child's pose. Stay here. Keep feeling the breath slow down. Keep rounding the shoulders forward. Softening that focus, softening that energy that comes from exploring our edge. maybe exploring something new. And just let that settle a little bit. So it's not going away, it's just settling and slowing down. And feel free to stay here in child's pose as long as you like. If you have the time and can take a shavasana, please go ahead and do so. Otherwise, roll yourself up, hands under the shoulders. And pause in a seated position. Feel everything you feel. And thank yourself for showing up and playing with your edge today, whatever that might look like. Always fun to explore arm balances, and always such a pleasure to be a part of your movement practice. So thank you so much for sharing this practice, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.